What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to show you the process of me installing some JL Audio C3 component speakers in my 2004 Chevy Avalanche. I also ended up replacing the head unit with an Alpine ILX 650. The process and parts I used should be pretty similar for most GM trucks around the same year as mine, but I would definitely look up your specific vehicle to make sure you get the right parts. I'll go ahead and link everything I used in the description though, so you can use that as a reference if you do have the same vehicle I have. Alright, so I started by pulling off the factory door panel. There's plenty of videos and how-tos online, so I won't really get into that too in depth. But just popped it off here and just, took off all my harnesses and my connections so I could access the speaker. Here, I'm just adding some strip caulk to reinforce that plastic sheet behind my door panel. Mine was actually falling off, so I just did that real quick, popped out the factory speaker. And then here, I'm just putting some foam on the door itself to just have a little bit of a pad behind the speaker adapter in the door so it wouldn't be smacking against it and making noise. And then I did get these quick connectors from Metra that plug into the factory speaker harness, so there's no cutting involved. And then I wired that over to my JL 5 1/4 C3 speaker you see me installing here. Once that was all good, I just went ahead and popped the door panel back on. There was nothing else for me to do behind there. And we'll move on to the tweeters. Alright guys, so here I'm just popping out the factory Bose tweeter from the pillars. And I'm just trying to fit up the C3 JL tweeters to see how they fit. So here I started trimming them. Didn't really have an air body saw, so I had to make it work and just trim away with a knife until the flush mount piece fit in there. And then here you see the finished product utilizing the factory location of the Bose tweeter. So I'm going to apologize now for the lack of visibility, everyone, but here I'm just doing the Bose Amp Bypass. I used an amazing video that was posted by 5-Star Car Audio that I'll also go and link in the description so that way you can access it, and also post the pinouts in text format so you can quickly look at it and reference it if you need to do this. Here I just have a quick shot of the crossovers for the JLC3 component setup. Since the factory Bose amp was right here in the center console where I did the bypass, I just went ahead and put my crossovers in line right here and just tucked them away to hide them. I also ended up running my own wires from each crossover to each tweeter in the front pillars just to avoid having to tap in at the dash. Alright guys, so I went ahead and popped out the radio bezel. Put it back there on the back seat, but pretty much I just turned on the ignition, dropped the column shifter all the way down, and I was able to just pop it all the way out. All around the edges. I got a new headlight switch, by the way. I'll be changing that as well. This headlight switch is messed up, so it throws all of the cluster illumination and all that stuff off. So I have a new one to replace that. I'm just taking out these 3 9/32 hex head screws. And after that, we should be able to pop the radio out. And then I'm probably going to cut the battery power. I'll probably go take the ground off so I can keep working back here. And yeah, let's keep going. All right, everyone. So here she is installed. I didn't really record the process of actually installing it just because I wired the harness and did everything pretty much outside of the truck. So all I had to do was go over to the truck, plug in the harness that I wired, plug in the head unit, route everything behind the dash, and just kind of, screw it in. So if you guys do want to see that, let me know. I could try to make something or just lay it out for you, but it's pretty straightforward. All right, everyone, haven't really made a video since I installed it, but here it is. Everything works as it should. I got the USB right here. I bought like a flush mount that fits perfectly in the factory GM cigarette lighter hole. So I put that in, ran it to the USB output on the head unit. So I feed, I just plug this into my phone from here, and I get my CarPlay, everything pulled up there. Haven't done the backup camera yet. I dropped the wires and just kind of tied them up underneath the dash. I'll probably be doing that in a future video, as well as a subwoofer and amp install. To do the Bose Amp Bypass. I did have to lose the factory sub. I thought I would be okay without it, but I quickly realized otherwise. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a couple of aftermarket subs in here. So I'll probably make that a future video. But here it is. Everything's installed. Steering wheel controls work. Everything works as they should. And so far, I love it. It's a good unit. By far one of the cheapest out there with CarPlay and all the features that it has. So Alpine's been around for a while, so I wanted to give them a try, and they did not disappoint yet. So yeah, that's it. Any questions you guys have, just drop them in the comments. Let me know. Anything I could help with, I will definitely do so. So that's pretty much it. I just want to thank everyone for watching. If you or someone you know is going to be taking on this project, definitely please share this video with them. I did a lot of research before I tackled this myself, so I just wanted to put something out that would help others in, my situation that's going to be planning to do the same thing. Thanks, everyone. See you next time.